If you ever notice that it keeps raining non-stop in Minecraft, then you should be very careful. Today's story takes place in the Gen version. As soon as the video begins, heavy rain starts pouring in the player's world. At first, the player doesn't think much of it. He has no idea that this rain is about to lead him into something strange and disturbing. Soon, the player notices something shocking. A pig is chasing a chicken. What? A pig chasing a chicken! This is the first time the player has ever seen something like this. He has never witnessed such a phenomenon in Minecraft before. Moments later, the player finds the chicken's dropped items on the ground. That means within less than 5 seconds, the chicken is already dead. But nearby, there is only the pig. So does that mean the chicken was killed by the pig? The more the player thinks about it, the more wrong everything feels. How could a pig possibly attack a chicken? The player carefully observes the pig, but it looks completely normal. There's nothing unusual about it. Since the player didn't actually see the pig attacking the chicken, he can't be completely sure what happened. After that, the player descends into a cavern, starts mining. Time slowly passes. A player doesn't even realize how long it has been. When he turns around to look deeper into the cave, he suddenly notices more dropped items. They look like cow drops. But the question is, who killed the cow? There are no Minecraft mobs anywhere nearby. Then, in just the blink of an eye, a chicken suddenly appears out of nowhere. What the heck? Where did this chicken come from? How did it appear instantly? At this point, the player starts to realize something is seriously wrong with his world. Soon after, many zombies begin appearing inside the cave. Now that zombies are present, the cow's death seems easier to explain. It was probably caused by a zombie. Later, the player notices a wandering trader above ground. But something feels off. The trader's llamas are nowhere to be seen. Normally, a wandering trader always appears with his llamas, and it's not even nighttime yet, so why are the llamas missing? After staying there for a while, the player decides to return home. He rests briefly inside his house and then steps outside again. He crafts an iron sword and a shield, planning to explore the nearby area. But after taking only a few steps from his house, he once again sees cow drops on the ground. What is going on? It looks like another cow was just killed here. Soon, night falls. For safety, the player decides to sleep and skip the night. When morning comes in, the player opens the door. He sees zombies standing outside. But the cow's death? Was it really caused by zombies? Because under normal circumstances, zombies don't attack cows. To uncover the truth behind what's happening in his world, the player heads out again, exploring under the endless rain. Time keeps passing, and slowly, the player realizes something strange. Why hasn't the rain stopped yet? Normally, the rain should have ended long ago, but it just keeps going non-stop. When the player steps outside his house once more, he suddenly notices a name appear on his screen. What? What? Did another player just join his world? That shouldn't be possible. This is a single-player world. With fear and hesitation, the player moves toward the name. As he gets closer, he sees a black figure standing completely still. And the name above it is Erolog 4. What does that even mean? Just as the player tries to get closer, his screen suddenly starts flickering, and the black figure vanishes without a trace. What just happened? The player searches the area desperately, but the figure is nowhere to be found. Where did it go? This is beyond ridiculous. Ridiculous went home. Ridiculous's mom opened the door, and the absurdity became so extreme that Ridiculous itself returned home.